As the golden rays of the sun fall on the misty morning, life awakens in various forms. Indian Oil is the lead Indian company in Fortune's Global 500 listing of world's largest companies, with the vision of transforming into the energy of India, a globally admired company. Indian Oil, the largest commercial enterprise and the leading Maharatna of the nation, drives India and its formidable economy by bringing energy to lives and by fueling the dreams and aspirations of more than 1 billion Indians. Situated 136 kilometers south of Kolkata, on the confluence of rivers Haldi and Hooghly, Haldia Refinery stands fourth in the chain of 10 operating refineries of Indian Oil Group companies. The foundation stone of Haldia Refinery was laid by late Dr. Triguna Sen, the then Minister of Petroleum, Chemicals, Metals and Mines, Government of India. Commissioned in January 1975, the refinery has been energizing the lives of millions of people in eastern India. The refinery started its march as the lone lube flagship of Indian Oil in January 1977 to produce the vital lube oil-based stock (LOBS), an initiative that witnessed remarkable savings in the forex. From a balancing refinery with a capacity of 2.5 million metric tons per annum (MMTPA) in 1975, Haldia Refinery today has transformed into a refinery with a capacity of 7.5 million metric tons per annum. The once-through hydrocracker unit (OHCU) along with associate off-site facilities has been commissioned under the green initiatives of the Government of India and Indian Oil for production of eco-friendly Euro 4 HSD and enhanced distillate yield. The National Auto Fuel Policy of Government of India laid down the roadmap for the introduction of green fuels in India. In line with the National Auto Fuel Policy, Motor Spirit (MS) and High-Speed Diesel (HSD), conforming to Euro 4 standards, was to be introduced in 13 major cities from 1st April 2010. Further, Motor Spirit (MS) and High-Speed Diesel (HSD), conforming to Euro 3 standards, was to be introduced in the entire country in phased manner between 1st April 2010 to 1st October 2010. While the facility for producing Euro 4 MS was available in the Motor Spirit Quality Improvement Unit, to meet the stringent demand of Euro 4 HSD, Indian Oil adopted innovative approach of installation of the OHCU to meet HSD quality requirements as well as to improve the distillates yield of the refinery, coupled with throughput enhancement from 6 to 7.5 mmTPA. Approved on 28 October 2006 at an estimated cost of 2,869 crore rupees. The project envisaged setting up of major units and process blocks such as once-through hydrocracker unit (OHCU) of 1.7 mmTPA capacity, Hydrogen Generation Unit (HGU) of 75,000 metric tons per annum, Sulfur Recovery Units, revamp of Crude Distillation Unit (CDU-2) from 2.5 to 4 mmTPA. Associated utilities and off-site facilities including gas turbine, HRSG, mounted bullets, effluent treatment plant, DM and RO plant, and cooling towers. The objectives of the project are to produce HSD conforming to Euro 3 and Euro 4 standards, to improve distillate yield of Haldia Refinery from 64% to 67.3%, refinery capacity expansion from 6 to 7.5 mmTPA, and to bridge the gap between supply and demand of petroleum products in the eastern region. Implementation of a major project inside the operating refinery with space constraints was a great challenge in itself. The Indian Oil people of Haldia accepted the challenge and swung into action. The odds were too high. Besides, the refinery's dynamic human resource, 9,000 skilled and semi-skilled contract workforce were engaged in the OHCU project. With enthusiasm, persistence and teamwork, the Indian Oil people of Haldia refinery marched on. With innovative strategies and out-of-the-box thinking, the entire project was completed and commissioned without any lost time accidents. Haldia refinery achieved a major breakthrough in the implementation of the OHCU project with the erection of the 2 reactors on 11th and 13th July 2008. In March 2009, 3 numbers of LPG-mounted bullets, each of 1500 meter cube capacity, were commissioned with associated facilities. The new cooling tower under the OHCU project and the new nitrogen plant for supply of additional nitrogen for the OHCU project were commissioned on 11th August 2009 and 1st September 2009 respectively. The refinery achieved a major landmark in January 2010 with the successful commissioning of the hydrogen generation unit with a capacity of 75,000 MTPA. Scripting a new milestone in Haldia refinery's quest for growth, the capacity expansion of CDU-2 by 1.5 mmTPA was completed and the unit was commissioned on 27 January 2010. And on the historic day of 26th February 2010, the OHCU project with a capacity of 1.7 mmTPA could be completed and commissioned in a record time of 39 months and 20 days, the fastest possible time in the entire Indian downstream petroleum sector. The remarkable commissioning of the OHCU project is the testimony of the matchless talent, enthusiasm, dedication, uncommon bent of mind and above all, perseverance of each member of Team Haldia, the project's team of refineries headquarters and Indian Oil management. Such a historic achievement would not have been possible but for Haldia refinery's prime assets, its prized manpower. At the threshold of the emerging future, one pauses to look back with pride and admiration at Haldia refinery's glorious journey and at the same time witness its confident steps forward into the sunlit greener pastures of tomorrow.